What do you do when life feels unfair? When you've done nothing wrong, yet everything seems to go wrong? This is the story of Joseph, a young man betrayed by his brothers, sold into slavery, and taken far from home. But even in chains, God was with him. Today, we explore Genesis chapter 39, Joseph in Potiphar's house's story of integrity, temptation, and faith under pressure. Joseph was taken to Egypt, the most powerful nation of its time. He was no longer a favored son. He was a slave, sold to Potiphar, an officer of Pharaoh and captain of the guard. Joseph had every reason to give up. His family was gone. His dreams felt shattered. His future seemed stolen. But Scripture tells us something remarkable. The Lord was with Joseph, not after his freedom returned, not after his suffering ended, but right there in slavery. Joseph worked with excellence, not because life was fair, but because his faith was strong. Potiphar noticed something unusual. Everything Joseph touched prospered, crops flourished, household affairs ran smoothly. Success followed Joseph wherever he went. Soon, Potiphar made a bold decision. Joseph was put in charge of everything, from the smallest task to the greatest responsibility. Joseph was trusted completely, and Potiphar stopped worrying about everything except the food he ate. Joseph was young, handsome, and successful, and Potiphar's wife noticed. Day after day, she tempted him. "Lie with me." But Joseph refused. He said, "My master trusts me with everything. How could I betray him? How could I sin against God?" Joseph understood something powerful. Integrity isn't about who is watching, it's about who you belong to. One day, no one else was home. Potiphar's wife grabbed Joseph's garment. "Lie with me." Joseph didn't argue. He didn't negotiate. He ran, leaving his cloak behind. But temptation didn't end there. Anger turned into accusation. She screamed to the household, "He tried to harm me." When Potiphar returned, she told her lie, holding Joseph's garment as evidence. Potiphar was furious. Joseph didn't defend himself. He didn't get a trial. He was thrown into prison. Once again, Joseph did the right thing, and once again he suffered. But the story repeats a powerful truth. The Lord was with Joseph, even in prison. Joseph gained favor with the prison warden. Soon, he was placed in charge of other prisoners. Chains could not stop God's plan. Walls could not silence destiny. What looked like a setback was actually a setup. Joseph teaches us timeless lessons. Faithfulness matters, even when no one sees. Integrity may cost you, but God never forgets. Running from sin is sometimes the greatest strength. And God's presence doesn't leave us in hardship. Joseph's journey wasn't over. Prison wasn't the end. It was only the middle of God's plan. Because when God is with you, no pit, no temptation, no prison can stop your destiny. If this story inspired you, like and share this video. Subscribe for more powerful Bible stories brought to life. And remember, God is with you even when life feels unfair.